Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Ooh.
No different.
No different.
No
Not
different, no
in
different.
the slightest.
Nothing.
Different, but same.
Same,
Same.
but different. Now,
What's so funny is both of those, because I didn't think about it until you said it. Both of those are supposed to be Kim Jong-un.
yes, I know.
Both of those.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until just now.
Same, but different.
But different.
And then different, but same. Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Did you see he appointed his daughter is going to take over after he kicks a bucket?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, he's getting ready to go on vacation. He's already sent me a message because he is our biggest fan in
I
Korea.
believe that.
Right.
I just imagine there's that one radio guy like in a North Korean bunker somewhere that just has to listen to every podcast that we put out.
So
They use it for torture on the South Koreans that they
God.
capture.
That being said, for people that do listen in like Korea and stuff, I don't have the exact date. I would have to go look it up, and it's not that difficult. But I'm lazy right now.
Okay.
But February of 2021,
Okay.
which would be 5 years ago.
Yes.
That is when this podcast started.
Oh wow.
Oh,
So
Did
we've been
not
going for
realize
5
that.
years.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
don't listen to the beginning ones.
yeah. Just stop. Okay, I tell everybody, Daniel, for those of you listening that have never listened in the early days, it was about episode 9 when we kind of start to catch our stride. Daniel comes in like 26, 27, something like that.
Mid-20s, yeah.
And if you want to listen to all of them, fantastic. But obviously, if you've listened to a bunch of the recent ones, when you go listen to the early ones, use common sense. You'll be like, oh, they were trying to figure this out.
Yeah. We're still trying to do.
Yeah, we still haven't figured this out.
No.
It's
No,
fine.
we
we
haven't.
we
fine.
just got halfway decent recording equipment within the past year.
That is true. That is very true.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Prior to this, we were recording off of a mic that plugged into Marcus's phone. And immediately prior to that, a mic that plugged into Marcus's phone.
Yeah. So before
The second one had a cable at
before
least.
this one, we had a Yeti Blue Series mic. Google it. What pulls up? There's about 100 different versions of a Yeti Blue Series mic, but that's what we had.
And it worked.
And before
did
that,
work.
we literally had like it was I was going to say like a Shure mic. It was a Shure.
It was essentially just running off of your phone.
It is what a lot of like social media people will plug into their phone to capture their audio when they're doing videos and stuff like that that aren't running wirelessly.
Which works.
Which absolutely makes sense. And honestly, that setup is now obviously you have a different phone now that you can't plug that into, or you'd have to get an adapter.
The adapter.
Yeah.
But it was good for if we were out somewhere
Yeah.
because it was very mobile. This is still mobile, but we now have we have to put everything in a bag.
Yeah.
3 different mics and
Well, this would be a lot more mobile if there was a easy way. I don't know if there is or is not an easy way to do a wireless mic system into that.
yeah.
So, but
Which I'm sure there's a thing that you can plug into each of the, and it's just
and it probably ends up becoming even more burdensome.
exactly. Well, it'd be like we're going to need this like tower of audio equipment just to record a podcast where we talk about nonsense.
What I would love to have is the Pelican case, even if it was a smaller Pelican case
Yeah,
that
with the cutouts for everything.
with 4 mics could fit in it
yeah,
and the cords, but you open it up, pull your mics out, pull your cords out, and on the side of the Pelican case would be the doors for the
plug in
XLR plug-in for the mic, like
Yeah.
built into the side of the case.
that would be convenient.
So,
But that's like one of those audio video decks that people have.
well, and that would be if we were constantly on the move with this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like if we were running, nationwide tours, we'd probably have something like that.
one day,
I mean, technically, we have done nationwide.
one day.
We've made it from Florida
We've gone
to
70.
South.
We've gone 75% nation.
That's good. That's pretty good.
We're not missing much.
on where we've recorded.
Yes.
On where we've recorded.
From
Yeah.
Florida to South Dakota.
So we're worldwide, Mr. Worldwide on our listeners.
Shave your head again.
So-
You can be Mr. Worldwide.
I already shaved my head.
No, you gotta
You
get
need to
rid of
shave it
of
all.
it.
All the way
Well, I
around.
need another haircut very badly. So, anyways, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. My name is Marcus, and I'm your clueless leader. Today, we're going to go on a learning journey.
For anyone that hasn't seen Marcus, he's grown a mullet.
You got a mullet.
I have Miss Muffin,
Hey, y'all.
and I have the practical jokester himself, Daniel.
Hey there.
So, exciting news at White Lightning Harley Davidson.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that what you told me about yesterday?
Yeah, I was supposed to say, I've told both of y'all.
Oh, well, you got to tell us what. I mean, I assume that's what you meant, but maybe there was something different. Maybe
Okay,
there's
so
more
here
to it.
I do have something else.
Okay.
there you go.
All right,
Exciting,
there you go.
exciting at White Lightning Harley Davidson.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have a couple of the new 26 strikes that
Yes.
we've talked about with the DDon suspension and all that other
Yes.
stuff. We are actually going to pull the rear body off of a trike, a
Okay.
26 trike, so you can see it, because otherwise you have to crawl underneath it.
I think that'd be a great display.
And we're going to pull the body off of 25 and park it right next to it.
The 25s aren't going to sell anymore.
So people can see the difference. Actually, there's people that they're like, yeah, it's cool. I want that older look. I mean, and you have that.
No, and I
Some
get
people,
that.
yeah.
That makes sense.
It's like,
Because with the 26, they did update everything to the modern
Mm-hmm.
styling.
well, it's like the Enos Grenadier.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic vehicle. Okay.
I agree.
And it is a very, very capable vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a real Defender.
Correct. But at its price point, you can either build something to be as capable,
True.
or for what 90% of the people that buy that use it for,
You could buy something significantly cheaper or
or even at the same price point and have something
nicer.
nicer.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like the other example of that is the AEVs
Yeah.
that they build.
Yeah.
They're Jeeps,
Yes.
but they're indestructible Jeeps.
Yeah. It's
And that's what the Enos Grenadier is.
Well, the Grenadier is a better Land Rover. The AV is a better Jeep.
Correct.
Yeah. They're both actually built for what they should be built for, unlike what both of the manufacturers are building them for is to be mall crawlers.
But using
Right.
using the Grenadier as an example,
I put my Jeep up on the little concrete curb.
using the Jeep as
Right?
or not the Jeep, using the Grenadier
Look at my
as the
flex.
example in that statement.
Yes.
What does the Grenadier look like?
It's
a-
a Defender, an old Defender.
An old
Defender.
Yeah.
So
a classic
that's,
Defender.
But that's
Sorry.
what we're talking about.
So
That,
when I
that
say
classic
Defender,
style.
I'm not talking about the ones that they made in like 2000.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a real Defender,
Yeah, the old ones.
not a Discovery.
He's referencing ones that we don't even call Defenders. We call D90s, D110s, and D120U.
Yes.
Sure.
So
I know it's 120. I don't-
wait, hang on. It's D90, which is 2-door SUV. D100U, which is 2-door truck.
yeah.
D110, which is 4-door SUV,
Yeah.
and D120U,
Which is the
which is the
four-door
4-door truck.
truck. Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like for the Toyota boys, the Land Cruiser 70 series that every single country gets and we don't.
Yes.
It's modern, but it's also old school because they don't build modern vehicles with solid axles.
No, they do not.
Both of those vehicles have solid axles. The Jeep Wrangler is the only vehicle that I know of built for the masses that has a solid front axle still.
Yeah. Well, at this point, they're doing it because all the R&D has been done.
Yeah.
They're just they're just raking in money for everybody that wants to put that one wheel up on the
curb.
And before anybody
Bump
comes
stop.
at me, before the diesel boys come at me with the 25 and 35 and 45s, that is a different world altogether.
It is, yeah.
It is
better in some ways.
Yeah.
not saying it's not,
Yeah.
but we're talking about stuff that easily fits inside of a parking space without protruding anywhere.
Also true.
I can put a dually 2500 in a parking spot.
Yeah.
And width wise, but length wise, even if I get to that edge, I'm like with the rear bumper, because I'll back in, the front's sticking out.
Oh, it has to. Yeah, there's no way.
That's why whenever I would drive one for work, I would go to like where the curb is, back in and back the bumper over into like the grassy curby area.
Yeah.
Because then the front of the truck fits in.
And no one's going to be able to park behind you, so you're not taking up a spot there.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. So motorcycles though.
Yes.
So one, going to display the suspension.
Yes, which I think is actually a really cool idea, especially given the video that they did about describing it. I think that's a cool option.
And I'm happy to say that a lot of dealers have done videos where they have the body off and they're showing it. I don't know if it's just been a video where it's like, hey, let's take this body off. We're going to do it. How long it's going to last on the sales floor that way, I don't know.
Until they sell.
No, probably just like a week or so. But we want people to be able to come through and actually see it.
Yeah.
And have someone be able to actually talk about it while you can physically see it.
I think that's a good thing too, because a lot of people, you can describe the new rear end, but that doesn't really do it justice.
No.
Yeah, you just need to see it in person.
Because most people aren't going to understand, like, oh, why is it pivoting up there and not on there? Yeah. You know, and showing the positioning of the shocks, why they're where they're at, how it actually functions is a major change compared to the 2025 and previous year models.
Yep. I haven't had the chance to ride one yet, but I don't imagine it'll be long until I do.
Yeah. Well, someone's going to have to get it in to park it.
Well, I say I haven't. I pulled it, one of them, into the building.
Yeah.
But
That's not much of a...
The next time we go ride, Marcus is like, well, I traded in the Street Glide for a trike.
Oh, no.
I pulled it from the front door to the service door.
Man, this thing rides great. I swapped whatever I could swap.
No.
It's got a blue front wheel.
So, the other big news.
Yes.
I am getting a motorcycle.
Well,
to display at the shop.
Yes.
Not me.
No, you didn't buy it.
No. Marcus did not get a motorcycle.
Marcus talking to the person that bought the motorcycle.
Yes.
Marcus doing his job at the dealership, what his job is.
Yeah, for once.
You say that because you didn't come eat from my charcuterie board.
It's because it wasn't Harley branded butcher paper.
But it was butcher paper.
It was butcher paper. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You didn't even see it.
No, I didn't.
So I managed. We have a customer and a friend of mine purchased a motorcycle, and through conversations, because he's not going to be doing anything with it for a little bit, has agreed to let me pick the bike up.
Yeah.
And put it on display at the dealership. I went through the chain of command, getting the okay, because that type of stuff is not something we typically do.
Yeah.
People, we don't,
You're not really
cool.
holding.
You have a cool bike. Congratulations.
Yeah. You're not really holding customers' bikes.
Yeah, but
for display.
Right.
I mean, honestly, if it's at our shop, we're taking responsibility for something.
Absolutely.
So for it to be something we have to take are willing to take responsibility for, the higher ups are willing to take responsibility for.
It's got to be something worth it.
It's got to be something worth it. So it's a Pan America. And I will let Daniel tell you what Pan America it is.
It is a Pan America that has a specific logo on it.
It's special to us.
Very, very special to us. It is Dylan Wall's Pan America from this past season.
Yep.
He was selling. Did he buy another bike?
He's got something. I don't know. He's keeping it top secret, so I don't know.
No.
Because I know he was talking about he's still going to stay in the series. Or at least that's what I understood.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. For all we know, we're going to all of a sudden say privateer bagger racer Dylan Wall.
Maybe.
That wouldn't surprise me. Though.
Maybe.
So I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's sticking in Super Hooligan. I don't know if he's transferring to a different class. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, no matter what he does.
Yeah. Good. More power to him.
Yeah. Do what you want to do. Enjoy life.
Dylan Wall's Super Hooligan Pan America, fully race prepped Pan America, will be displayed in the White Lightning showroom floor.
Yep.
And it's special to us because this is the bike that we have sponsored on.
Yep.
And I still have yet to see the bike in person, honestly.
Well, none of us have
seen it in person.
Because the opportunity that we had, they had a major truck malfunction.
Right.
Yeah. The one time we could actually be there, he doesn't.
So, but yeah. So I got fortunate. And it was funny because Jason, the guy that bought it, he's at the dealership the other day and he stops by and he's saying hi and he's talking to me. And I was showing him because we got one of the 26 Pan Am Limiteds.
Yeah.
And I was showing it to him and everything. And he goes, "Oh, did you see what I bought?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "Did you hear what I bought?" And I go, "No." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "How would I hear what you bought?" He goes, "I figured friends would have told you." And I was like, "Friends?
Like, what? No.
What are you talking about?" So he goes, "Yeah,
friends.
I drove to Texas to pick up a bike." And I go, "Oh, that's cool. What'd you get?" And he goes, "Hang on, I'll show you a picture." And he pulls out his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't put two and two together. And then all of a sudden he shows me
Dylan's bike
on the trailer hooked up to the back of his Jeep.
Out of curiosity, does this mean that you get to ride his bike around?
Right?
Jason would probably let me, to be honest.
I mean, there's going to be a time in between.
Yeah, Jason would probably let me. I mean, Jason said slap a tag on it, ride it back to the shop. I was like, I'll just come up there and get it on the
You
trailer.
put a dealer tag on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a headlight or blinkers or tail light or...
I mean...
The XR barely has any of those.
No, it's got a headlight and tail light. The legality of riding a race prepped motorcycle on the road. I've seen what happens when people do it at the Dragon.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I see dirt bikes.
I don't want to have to
all
explain.
the time.
Yeah, and they run from the police.
Just run from
This
the
is a
public.
race prep motorcycle, sir.
It's ready for
They're
it.
going to be like, "Where's he going?" I can take a wild guess. He's wearing a white lightning jacket.
With a dealer tag on.
Dealer
With a
tag
dealer
on it.
tag on the
Yeah.
back.
We know where he's
I don't know where
going.
you would mount the dealer tag.
I'm sure you could drill some holes in it.
I'm not doing that. I'll
Zip ties are amazing.
Right?
if I ride it at all, because I don't know what the starting setup on it is.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's still a push button electric start.
I would imagine. It'd be silly not to.
It's a Pan America, so it could have a dead battery though.
That is also true.
But if I ride it, it'll be through the parking lot.
Yeah.
Now, what the problem though, and this is how I operate. I probably won't. I'll probably push it. If I ever ride it,
Yeah.
I'll do it when Jason's there.
When you know for certain that the bike's ready to be even used, first of all.
Because people.
People?
You know how people are.
Mm-hmm.
If I ride that bike through the parking lot, people are going to go, "Oh, let me take it for a spin. I know how to ride a motorcycle."
Yeah.
You know how easy it is to just say no?
No.
I 100% do.
Yeah.
You know what people don't do?
Take that. Take the
They
no.
don't like it. Yeah.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah. So,
Hey, your house is nice. Let me just move in.
yeah, pretty much. So, sorry, Ben, we're moving the homeless. Sorry, unhoused.
Unhoused.
They're going into your neighborhood.
Shopping cart Americans.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
there's a comedian, and I think her name's Caroline. She lives in Nashville. She moved from California. She's a stand-up comedian. She does these videos on social media, though, where it's she's a recovering Californian.
Oh.
God.
And she was talking about, she was at the grocery store the other day, and she goes, "I've learned that these are called buggies."
Buggies.
And when you're done with them, they go in the buggy corral. Apparently, they're not homeless U-Hauls. Like, she just goes through this whole thing. She's like, they're not aquatic animals. They cannot end up in the LA River. They will drown. It's hilarious.
They do still drown in the Tennessee River.
Yes.
I don't know how many are really in the Tennessee River, though.
There's probably more than you think.
I've seen a lot in ditches that eventually will lead to the Tennessee River.
You would think, yes, there's a lot.
You would think.
I would venture to say, if they are in the river, they made it from Chickamauga Creek.
Most likely, yes.
Because, and I'm not saying these people don't walk with their buggies, because I know they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Easy access to the Tennessee River from a grocery store where the people would have gotten the buggy.
There's not one. At least here.
Easy access to the levee.
Yeah.
They literally live on the levee.
That's kind of what I like. It's got to travel.
Yeah.
But I would imagine
so
on the
maybe
levee,
they are aquatic animals.
If they go into the creek at the levee, they just sink to the bottom.
You would think, but you've also seen when it gets heavy rain through there?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I have, because that's when some of them drowned.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not making fun of anybody right now. I feel bad. Some of these people have caused it on their own. Some people haven't,
because they were under the road there for
so you never know.
Oh, yeah.
But we
lots
did
of camps.
We had some homeless people unfortunately drown in flash flooding that we had here a couple years ago.
Because that area does flash flood.
Yeah,
it is amazing how quickly. I remember we were playing golf out there.
Yeah,
and
it can happen.
All
quick.
of a sudden, we see that water just start rising up.
Yeah,
rising
I mean,
up, like, oh crap!
When we have heavy rain, you drive past the Brown Acres Golf Course. For anybody that's ever drove through Chattanooga during heavy rain on 75 North, just after the 24 split. There's a Walmart. You'll see the Walmart and all this other stuff. And then you see what looks like a shallow pond. That is not a shallow pond. That is a golf course.
Yeah.
But when it heavy rains and the creek rises, it's about under 2 to 3 feet of water. The whole entire golf course.
Pretty much up to the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also why they're building those water retention facility.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Help mitigate that type of flooding.
Yeah.
That flash flooding in that area and over there in East Ridge on 24.
Yeah. So, but anyways, so yeah, we're gonna have Dylan's bike on.
I think that's gonna be awesome. That'll be really cool.
I'm excited.
I'll have to come in to actually see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the stanchions up around it.
Yeah.
So people can't go over there and just
sit on it,
rub their hands all over it.
Yeah. Make sure you tell them that it's not for sale.
Yeah. Put a sign on it, not for sale.
Jason is a man of money, so
yeah, it depends on what they want to offer.
Correct. If the price is right. Now, he's been looking for
a race bike,
a Pan America race bike.
Yeah,
because Jason is a Pan America guy already. Yeah. So, but Jason also has a race car because like I said, you've talked to him.
I did. Yeah.
He did Miata Club Racing. He's done BMW racing, and now he actually has a Passat race car.
Which, more power to him.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be cool. Hey, look, if he ever wants to get rid of the bodywork, we both need a panel.
Yeah. Well, there's only really 3 panels on the whole bike.
Perfect.
There's
get rid of.
There's a gas tank, a tail section, and a belly pan.
Is the belly pan all one?
Should be.
Okay. I thought it, for some reason, I thought it was.
It might split, but a lot of them are one.
Yeah.
On like most street bikes, there are 2.
I wasn't sure how because obviously it's not a factory part.
No.
I wasn't sure how they did it for the race bikes.
No. So, but I did text Dylan and Catherine and told them, I was like, we're going to be putting the bike on display.
Yeah.
She's like, that bike has taken us all over the country and got to meet so many people. And I was like, well, letting the bike go is sad, but you do have some incredible stories to tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
About all of that. So,
well, be curious to see what the future holds for him.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, even if he didn't want to race, he's a great engineer. I mean, he's built most of the parts that's on that motorcycle by himself. So,
oh, that's going to be fun when something goes wrong on there.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the stuff is replaceable now. But when Dylan was doing it, those parts didn't exist.
Well,
But now there's companies like Dylan made a top triple tree. Well, now there's companies that are making top triple trees.
Well, aftermarket support for the Pan America was limited up until I would say very recently.
Yeah.
Like yes, you could get bags, you could get different wheels, but outside of that, you were kind of an exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in what we reference down here as false spring right now. But we are thoroughly enjoying false spring.
It's like I would say it's the second fall spring that we've gotten, because we've had like the pre fall spring a couple weeks ago where it kind of got randomly warm.
I wouldn't have called that fall spring because that was only literally for like a half a week.
It's that like pre fall spring.
This is that like
fall spring 0.5.
This is like a couple weeks because we're still in it for like another week and a half.
We're going to
2
see
weeks.
Temperatures in the 70s next week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is only for like the next week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
And then we drop back down.
And then we go back down.
It is still cold at night, though. It is still in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still waking up and headed to work, and it's 30 degrees outside, but I'm riding home from work, and it's 65 degrees outside. So this is when it's very nice to have storage on the motorcycle.
Yeah, throw your jacket in there.
Yeah, because you have a lot more clothing on going to work than you do coming home from work.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, this is a time of year that I typically just don't ride to work, where it's 20 degrees when I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the other problem for you is like you get down there and it's 10 o'clock and it's like, oh, we need you to go over to Dunlap.
Yeah.
It's like, well, shoot.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm going to go ahead and start putting my gear back on.
Mm-hmm. So,
because it's only 38 degrees. But it does this really weird fast warm up.
It does.
Right now.
Because it'll be 35 degrees and then all of a sudden we're at 55.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've literally like watched it. Like I get to work and it's 30. At 9:30, it's 35. At 10 o'clock, it's 40. At 10:30, it's 45. At 11, it's 50. At 11:30, it's 55. It's literally like 5 degrees every 30 minutes or 10 degrees every hour that it's going up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which isn't bad.
No.
Especially if you plan to go out in the afternoon. Like, hey, I'm going to go out at noon.
Well, and Saturday,
Right, yeah.
Saturday, we didn't deal with the rain until
late.
this morning, late last night. So Saturday ended up being a nice day to go ride.
Yeah.
We were popping at the shop.
Well, I believe it. Well, you get a lot of people that are pent up from being stuck inside after the past couple weeks.
Well, here was the shocking factor, and this conversation took place, and this is geared more towards the older generation of riders. Don't care what kind of bike you're on, just older generation. So what we did at the dealership was a giant charcuterie board.
Okay. Did they not know what a charcuterie board was?
Some people don't.
I believe that. But...
I mean, yeah.
So I made the joke when me and Chelsea made a joke. I made the joke about it being like a Lunchable for adults.
It is.
It is.
So,
That's why millennials like them so much.
Yep. You know, a lot of people listening know what a charcuterie board is. So maybe they've had one, maybe they haven't, but a lot of people know what it is. So we did a giant charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Well, some of the older generation was like,
where's my roller hot dogs?
pretty much.
Right.
But they showed up
Yeah.
and they made plates.
Oh, that's good.
And then they started coming to me one by one.
Wow, this is
to
really
me,
nice.
And they came to Keith. And they're like, oh, this is good. I like this. This is nice. Yeah.
It's just
Kept getting the compliment.
it's a table of meat and cheese.
Yeah.
We also had olives
Okay. Yeah.
and pickles
Okay.
and grapes
There you go.
and strawberries.
So like a full spread.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a picture, sir.
Oh my goodness.
I took a picture for like people. I'm getting it set up. People are like trying to dive in. I'm like, hang on, let me get a photo.
Yeah. Back off.
Back off. Actually, it looked really nice.
That does actually look pretty good. That, you know what? That looks good for a Harley Davidson dealership, and you have enough there that people can actually get something.
Yeah.
Well, so we did that. We did a giveaway. I mean, I had.
Should have taken some like old brake rotors and put meat on them, like stacked them up.
I think that's kind of what some people were expecting. We had, to clarify for people that have not seen this, about 6 pounds of grapes, 3 pounds of strawberries,
42 pounds of cheese.
Yep,
about 8 pounds of apples, 14,000 boxes of crackers.
Yeah. Got to have crackers.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere between 60 to 70 pounds of the meat.
Yeah.
This is like deli meat, but don't think sandwich. Like pepperoni size slices of like pepperoni and salami.
Yeah.
And like, I know I'm going to mispronounce it. I'm sorry, you're Italian. The Genomi salami.
That was close.
I think it's close.
Yeah, you're there. You got the.
I'm nowhere close, am I?
It's all right. You're good.
It's a different type of salami because apparently Italians have like 37 different types of salami.
All different types of mixes.
And cubed ham.
Yeah.
And summer sausage.
Perfect.
And then we had sliced and cubed, probably about 100 pounds, because people like cheese.
Everybody loves cheese.
Yes, have to have
100
cheese.
pounds, slices and cubes of pepper jack, Colby jack, sharp cheddar, and American.
Can't beat it.
So
meat, cheese, fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, it's Valentine's Day. You got to have something.
So put it this way. After everything was said and done, I was like, okay, it's time to clean up. It's like 3:00. It's time to clean up the food.
Yeah.
So Chelsea goes, put everything. I go, most everything I'm going to throw it away because it's the crackers that were left with cracker crumbs and stuff like that. She's like, no. Throw away the crackers. Everything else, put it in a Ziploc bag and give it to me.
Okay.
And I go, all right, that's fine. It took up a half of a 1 gallon Ziploc bag.
Wow.
I got a Ziploc bag too.
You got about a half of
Yeah.
it. But I made that earlier in the day.
Exactly.
When there was still stuff.
I gotta say that's really impressive that they went through all. But I'm not surprised because it's a grazing.
And that's what it was.
Table, yeah.
That's what it was. There was people that went up and they got little plates of stuff, and maybe they went up a couple hours later, got a little plate mix of stuff.
Which is what you do with a charcuterie board.
Yeah, or you think of the person that just kind of walked by, grabbed 2 or 3 pieces of cheese, and then walked away. And then every 15 seconds, he's coming back, grabbing another couple pieces of cheese or a slice of salami.
So what was funny was people were like, everybody's going to be stopped up. And I go, good. We won't go through toilet paper as fast today.
Well,
always got to look on the bright side.
Yeah.
There was beer and wine, so people were peeing.
Yeah, so we did have beer and we did have wine.
Oh, it's nice.
Don't get mad at me on the wine.
Was it barefoot or?
It was barefoot.
Yeah. Go. Well, you could have gone over there.
So I bought Magnums for work.
Yes.
I bought a Magnum of Pinot.
Yeah.
A Magnum of Pink Moscato.
Okay.
And 2 bottles of Sweet Red Blend.
I mean, that's perfect
for the general public. That works.
Yeah. You should have gone to Aldi and got the ones that had the really funny names like Flirty Birdie and the Winking Owl. Like that would have been great.
Well, so Chelsea was with me when I went to buy the stuff at Publix.
Yeah.
The meat.
Yeah.
Because we do our work shopping at Sam's. We order it and have it delivered.
Yeah.
I got all the cheeses and fruits and everything from Sam's.
Yeah.
And the olives. I had to get meat, grapes, and alcohol from Publix.
Makes sense.
And Chelsea was like, I don't know anything about wine. She goes, I've had box wine. I go, we can get box wine. She's like, are you sure? I was like, it's the Harley shop.
Yeah. You could have ran a big box of Franzia or
and that's the thing.
Or
like
the Boda box, like
so
the black
many people
boxes. Those are actually pretty decent.
So many people make jokes about boxed wine.
Well, Franzia's trash, but
there
there's some
are
other
some
ones
good
that are better.
boxed wines.
Yes.
The Boda boxes aren't bad.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the black boxes that you'll see at Publix, those are actually not.
but
they're good for events.
A party.
we went through the Pinot, the Moscato, and one of the sweet red blends, and we had another bottle of sweet red blend that we didn't open up, and I went back and I hid it deep back inside of one of the cold dark cabinets.
You could have brought it home to me.
I hid it back deep inside of one of the dark cold cabinets. So I'm like, it's safe.
You're gonna go back there and the cork's gonna be out of it. Somebody's been taking swigs.
No, this is barefoot. It's a twist.
Oh, it's a twist.
Yeah, it is a twist off.
Yeah.
The seal's broken.
The seal's broken.
So
one of the techs is going back there having a swig of wine every now and then.
I don't blame them.
what? I'm Catholic.
It's actually just Teresa.
She's got her own stuff in her office.
I'm
but
sure she
other
does.
people's stuff is always better.
That's true.
I also did something different that I've never done before.
Okay.
So I had Scotty,
Yeah.
but then I also had a male bartender.
Yes.
I was suggested to have a male
It's
bartender.
good for the females.
I didn't get an invite for that. I would have worked. I'll work for tips. I would have dressed up as Cupid, little bikini,
Ooh.
So
bow and arrow,
I had a male bartender,
some wings.
and according to Scotty, he stole the show.
He was just much more fun, wasn't he?
Well, he's got a great personality.
He did.
His
He
name
does
is
have a
Zach.
good
He's got a great
personality.
personality. But like I was standing there a couple times, ladies would walk in and be like, "Well, hello, ladies. Can I get y'all something?" And every single time they'd be like, "I'll take you."
There you go.
There you go.
But he had on like his flat bill hat
Yeah,
with his overalls, no shirt.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
But
It worked.
he's heavily tattooed.
Is that how you had Scotty too?
I
Flat bill
tried.
hat.
I tried. He's heavily tattooed and pretty physically fit.
Makes sense.
So the ladies enjoy
It would not have worked as well as if you did it.
Yeah. Well, some of the,
Hey, ladies, pepper spray.
yeah, pretty much. Some of the guys, I just would have looked like a moonshiner.
You would have just.
Woo! Let's get this.
So
You
some
could
of
have
the
gave out
guys,
shots of moonshine.
some of the guys I saw, they kind of were like looking at him and almost was like, "You ever rode a Harley?" He's like, "I got 4 in my garage." Like that's the thing. This guy's a rider too, so
Yeah.
it's like.
That's funny.
But we made a video. Chelsea and I made a video talking about this, and she mentioned a couple things about him. His first name, didn't say his last name.
Yeah.
Mentioned that he's a firefighter and stuff like that. Well, someone at his work saw it,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
and
great.
then it
That's- yeah,
immediately
that's great.
this was before he came.
Oh,
He told me this yesterday morning. Oh, the video got put around the fire hall
I can only imagine. There's so many printouts
where they're all
and-
like, "Hey Zach, you got something to tell us about?" So, but after the fact, I was like, "Did you have fun?" He goes, "Dude, next time you need a male bartender and I'm not working, let me know."
"Yeah." I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if you think about it, the motorcycle hobby is very male dominated, but there are a lot of women that ride on the back of bikes.
True. Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing that we're
I mean, this is also Valentine's Day. So.
we were
So,
experiencing a lot of our customers don't want to age discriminate, but a lot of our customers coming in with their wives,
yeah.
and the wives were sitting over there flirting with him while their husbands were doing what they wanted to.
Perfect.
Chowing
Yeah.
down on cheese and salami and looking at a new motorcycle.
Flirting with Scotty.
And flirting with Scotty.
Yes, but you know Scotty, she can kind of be a little intimidating for some people
That is true.
Yeah.
because she's not timid. She's very boisterous,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a
You
lot
are
of guys
correct.
don't know how
That
to
does
take
intimidate
that
some
sometimes.
men. It does. But
Yeah, Scotty.
it's just.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we feel.
Yeah. It's just Scotty. It's fine.
That's how we feel.
Move over. I need to get a beer.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was a good
Well, good.
Saturday.
I'm glad you guys had a good. I'm glad that the weather cooperated with you.
Yeah,
2025 was a year of white lightning weather mishaps.
Right.
Yeah.
Every event that you guys tried to do either it was a rainy
It's
day,
rainy
it was
or-
cold.
Yeah.
and we started this year like that.
I know.
because our first real event this year was our dealer ride.
Mm-hmm.
And the dealership was closed due to snow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys were able to actually have an event. Hopefully you have more the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I got asked, are we going to do stuff inside or outside? I was like, we're going to do stuff inside. I was like, this is really just a food spread. We've got the Valentine's Day giveaway.
Yeah.
And drinks.
There's not really outside stuff associated with it.
No, but we do March 28th is going to be our spring swap meet. And we're going to actually incorporate like a little rider safety class with that too.
I think that's great.
So to kind of help combat, most everybody listening to this knows exactly what I'm talking about because I've heard from several of you complaining about the same thing. The guys that go, I've been riding for 50 years. I know how to ride a motorcycle.
They're the worst riders.
That sounds like my dad. My dad says that.
So, and I think most of y'all agree because y'all have heard us talk about this multiple times. Use it or lose it. You got to practice. You got to continue to do those things. So we're going to do a little, like, not a big rider safety education, not a sit down classroom. It's a cone course, and there's people out there to walk you through the cone course.
I think that'd be fun because you
how to stop
you can make it a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you make it?
Yeah.
Nope. The guy on the trike couldn't do it.
Yeah.
He fell over.
That'd be great. But no, there'll be air quotes emergency stopping. It's going to be stopping from like 15 miles an hour.
That's still emergency stopping.
But the thing is we know how fast the bike should stop from 15 miles an hour. So you'll be going 15 miles an hour across the line and have to stop.
I'm assuming people are doing it on their own motorcycle.
On their own motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was hoping that was going to be leading in like we actually got some of the Harley training bikes.
No.
Right?
And then we will have a top box.
Yeah.
Where they have to make a U-turn.
That'll be an interesting one to watch people do.
Well, because that's one of the things. Like when me and Porkchop were talking about it, he's like, "Well, what's some of the stuff that you want?" And I was like, "Well, thinking about some of the stuff that I see, I see guys blowing over the white line because they can't stop.
Yeah,
and I see way too many times people, period, new, young, old, experienced.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. People all the time." Not being able to make a U-turn on a 2-lane road.
Yeah. You should be able to make it. Yes. Outside of some poor road conditions, which we do have here in Chattanooga.
Now, I'm not saying you're not going from the mayonnaise to the mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Use the whole road.
Yeah.
But if you cannot, on an average 2-lane road, make a U-turn.
Yeah.
This does not mean those lane and a half backcountry roads like we have.
That's what I was gonna. I was like, there's some roads that are.
This doesn't mean that. This doesn't mean those older backcountry roads that might be a little bit wider but have a really sharp crown.
See, that was the other thing I was thinking. The crown where it's like sloped.
This is your.
The KTM should be able to do it in the lane.
This is your average 2-lane road.
Yeah.
Oodwall Ringgold Road.
Yeah.
Just think of a 2-lane road. And for those of y'all that have neighborhood streets like we do around here, that's more like a 3-lane road.
It's like a 2.5 lane.
2.5.
Yeah, because when you can park 2 cars on each side of the road
and still get a car through the
and
middle.
still get a fire truck down through the middle.
Yes.
That's more than 2 lanes.
That's
Yeah. But if you can't pull a U-turn in that.
Yeah, if you can't pull a U-turn in that, I need your motorcycle license.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna do.
Well, I mean, you see that all the time. People trying to park their bikes.
Yeah,
especially at the dealership. Not calling anybody out. Like, look, sometimes the road's sloped in a weird way, and you got to do some weird things.
Yeah,
like I've done it, you've done it.
Yeah,
but
I've went to make U-turns before and almost fell over because that was a weird slope.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
Yeah.
But just being able to have the ability to do it.
But I have seen people go to make U-turns because we have some areas here that we get out into the country. We get out into Appleton or McDonald or something like that. And you're on a 2-lane road and it stops.
Yeah.
They have a bad habit around here at one point in time of
just
building roads that just stopped. So you got to make a U-turn, and I've seen people that literally will make a 90 degree,
Yeah,
and then they'll back up,
mm-hmm.
and they'll make another 90.
Yeah,
I've already made the U-turn, and I'm waiting on people.
Yep. I've seen this,
And they'll
well.
be like, "Oh, you can't make a U-turn in that space," and I'm like, "Dude, I know people that can make a U-turn in like a single lane."
Yeah,
Like, I mean, watch those rodeo videos.
that's what I was going to say. The police rodeos, like,
Yeah.
they're not going. They're in half a lane,
And that shows you,
Somehow
because those
turning
guys are doing it. They'll do it on like ADV bikes.
Yep.
They'll do it on Road Kings and electric glides. They'll do it on Gold Wings. They'll
Yep.
do it on Indians. They'll do it on the BMW police bikes.
Yeah.
Anything.
So it's a
really.
ride situation. It's not a bike. The bike is not limiting you to that.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of conversations I've had with Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And although Bill doesn't say anything anymore, he doesn't do it either. But like when I first got my street glide, he's like, street glides don't ride like that. I'm like, they obviously do because I just did it.
Yeah. No, I mean, there are some bikes that are out there that have very minimal turning.
I've never seen anybody do a police rodeo on an OCC chopper.
Yeah. I mean, you're also not seeing them do it on like a Hayabusa either.
Or a breakout.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
certain bikes that just, they have limited steering angle.
They're designed to just
Go straight.
Yeah.
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 But most 90% of the motorcycles out there can do it.
Yeah.
But I would venture to say, even on a breakout,
You could still, it might be tight. It might be,
if I did a full
White
lock,
line to
if
white
I did
line.
a full lock peg to the ground, I bet you it would still make a U-turn in that space.
it should. But
So-
like I said, I think it would be, you're going from edge to edge.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, when I have to make a U-turn,
All
I
the
swing
way over.
right to the white
Yeah.
and then make my U-turn.
Yeah.
Because if something happens in my turn,
Now you just fall over in the middle.
and well, if something happens in my turn and I have to scoot, I still have asphalt to move on.
Correct. Yeah.
So, yeah, use mayonnaise to mayonnaise.
Absolutely.
Use it.
If you
But-
got to make a U-turn, use it.
But
If you don't need it, great. If you need it, there
right,
it is.
But if you can't, then there's a conversation to be had.
Absolutely. So I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be a fun event. But I think you'll see a lot of people that go out there like, I can do this better than you can, and they both fall over.
And that's fine. But you know what you learn when you fall over?
How not to fall over again? Why did you fall over?
Yeah. That's the, and I'm going to tell y'all this because I experienced this. Never be afraid to learn. Never be afraid to question why something happened. If you are practicing a U-turn and you fall over, don't immediately go, oh, I did this or this or that. Look at the situation. Stop. Assess the situation. What actually happened? Because, yeah, you might not have been paying attention. You might also hit a patch of gravel while you weren't paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just went, I wasn't paying attention enough. Well, maybe you were paying attention enough. Not as much as you should have. Maybe the gravel was the complicating factor there. So stop and assess and don't assume. There's nothing wrong with failure. There's nothing wrong with being wrong because that's how you correct it.
That's how you learn.
And get better.
Absolutely.
I mean, you want to know how this looks? Go talk to those professional motorcycle racers.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They fall down, they get up, they assess what happened, and they move on.
Correct.
And they learn from it.
That's all you really have to do. Over time, you'll get it.
But I mean, realistically, if you fall down, you're a loser.
And on that bombshell.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.